The Bilderberg Group has launched a website. Why? Because they can't hide anymore. That's why. In 2009, they registered bilderbergmeetings.org, which claims to be the official website of the group. And judging by the disclaimer and the contents on the website, I believe that this is the Bilderberg's website. Why would they do this? Well, because they just can't hide anymore. Other Illuminati organizations like the Council on Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commissions, these sort of quasi-secretive organizations have websites. It's perfect, plausible deniability, and it just became too difficult for the Bilderberg Group to deny their existence anymore. So in 2009, somebody registered bilderbergmeetings.org and launched the website. And just wait until you see what kind of interesting and bizarre language they have. Now, the website has a brief history of the organization, a list of past meetings from 2009, 2010, 2011. As of today, when I'm making this video, the schedule for 2012 has not been posted. You know, people are wondering, why would an Illuminati mafia organization do this? Well, because they can't hide anymore, and the more they try to hide, the more suspicious they are. So, of course, in the last few years, really the last 50 years, the mainstream media just ignores the Bilderberg Group, just pretends they don't exist, because it's just not newsworthy at all, is it, that 120 of the most powerful politicians, banksters, media moguls, international royalty, they just meet in secret in a hotel for 3 days under armed guards with, just all kinds of private security firms and Secret Service and the heads of the World Bank and all these politicians coming in there. And just not important at all to be covering, not newsworthy at all. So, of course, it's clear that there is and I don't want to say conspiracy to cover it up, that conspiracy is such a negatively charged word, but there's obviously an agreement between the Bilderberg Group and the heads of all major media to just pretend that they don't exist. So part of the externalization of the hierarchy, part of their cowardice and their inability to hide anymore, they have launched this website apparently, where the brief history reads, Bilderberg takes its name from the hotel in Holland where the first meeting took place in 1954. That pioneering meeting grew out of concern expressed by leading citizens of both sides of the Atlantic that Western Europe and North America were not working together as closely as they could on common problems of critical importance. And it just goes on to sort of give a basic history, a surface level shill whitewash of what this group is and what they've done. But stuff really starts to get interesting when you go to the privacy statement, and then really interesting when you go to the disclaimer. The privacy statement here reads, Bilderberg Meetings does not guarantee with regard, or does not give guarantees with regard to the nature of the content of this site information and is not responsible for the content of the information or the usage thereof. All responsibility for the possible damages due to access to and use of this site are explicitly rejected by Bilderberg Meetings. Moreover, no guarantee is given for the faultless and continuous functioning of the site. This is basically goes on to say some pretty creepy things. You should read that, but just listen to the disclaimer. This is truly Orwellian, New World Order, Bilderberg-esque language. One of their fancy lawyers must have written this up. Just listen to this. In no way can any rights be derived from or claims made with regard to the content of this website. Oops, I guess I'm breaking their law, making claims about their website, claims that they have on their website that say it's officially their website. So I'm saying that, but I'm not supposed to be making any claims about that, right? Goes on to say here, although the greatest possible care has been taken to the compilation of the content of this website, it's possible that certain information may, after a while, be out of date or no longer be correct. Bilderberg Meetings is not responsible for eventual damages arising from the use of information from this site. Oh, damages from the use of information. Yeah, so I get they're not liable for the damages that they do. Yeah. Bilderberg Meeting hereby rejects all responsibility for damages as a result of the use of this information or information to which links refer on this site, these sites. The information on this site may be changed without prior warning. Bilderberg meeting does not guarantee with regard to the nature of the content of this site information and is not responsible for the content of this information or the usage of. All responsibility for possible damages due to access and use of the site are explicitly rejected by Bilderberg meetings. Bilderberg meetings is not responsible for any kind of damage or loss caused by or in connection with the use of or by relying on the content, products, or services offered on such site or sources. That is pretty bizarre. That is very strange. Thank you, BilderbergMeetings.org, for your Orwellian website. The best part here on the disclaimer is nothing from this website, information, pictures, images, may be copied or filed in a database or in any form or way, be it electronic, digital, mechanical, manual, photographic, or by any other means. Oh, whoops. So I guess this YouTube video is actually violating their policy by me showing their actual website. So you know what, Bilderberg Group? Go screw yourselves, and I hope to see you in court. That would be really a dream come true. Me getting sued by the Bilderberg Group. So bring it on, scumbags. Just truly bizarre. I'll go to markdice.com if you haven't seen. I've published their tax returns, their tax forms from 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010. And you can see who their donors are, how much money they've taken in, because they are a 501c3 tax-exempt organization. So what does Illuminati author Alice Bailey have to say in her book, The Externalization of the Hierarchy, about this coming out of the shadows of the Illuminati? Well, the members of the hierarchy are seen as the custodians of the divine plan. Yeah, she goes on to say here on page 417, the fact of the existence of the hierarchy is consciously recognized by hundreds of thousands today. Though still denied by the Orthodox, the general public are familiar with the idea of the existence of the masters and either gullibly accept the mass of futile and idiotic information handed out by many today, or fight furiously against the spread of this teaching. Yeah, so what she's talking about is my idiotic information. Yeah, just people either gullibly accept the mass of futile and idiotic information handed out by many. Yeah, well, yeah, that sounds like a really great, good group of people there. So it'll be interesting to see if anybody actually updates this website. I checked the Whois registration, but of course it's private, so we can't find out who registered the website. But the Bilderberg Group operates under the legal entity, a 501c3 tax-exempt private foundation under the name Friends, American Friends of Bilderberg. So that might help you out in your investigations of these scumbags. So I will be at the Bilderberg meeting at the hotel, standing outside protesting as part of the Bilderberg barbecue, or the Bilderberg protest, Occupy Bilderberg, whatever people are calling it. I'm going to be there, and I hope that you are there, and we'll be continuing to do some work so that we can try to encourage the mainstream media to actually cover this event, because it's pretty much getting undeniable at this point. So I'm Mark Dice, thanks for watching.